YouTube, what's up? Welcome back. This is what we got for you today. Pray for Sneako. I don't know what's going on with Sneako, but he's always in something. So let's find out with another D Green video. Let's get it.
Please pray for Sneako.
Shout out to D Green with this, man.
Hey, man. Now, me personally, I never been the biggest fan of Sneako. And that's not even to say I'm a Sneako hater. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of Sneako. Respectfully, I am not taking time out of my day to watch a Sneako stream. And of course,
I'm the same way.
So
I'm not taking time out to watch Sneako no more. However, I used to absorb a lot of his content when he was first coming up and before he started trying to find himself, because that's essentially what this whole chapter of Sneako has been, is him just trying to find himself. And it seems like he's always been getting into something. I mess with his niche content, his videography, his storytelling, the way he put his videos together. But then when he started transitioning into like the masculinity manosphere, you know what I'm saying, and then the political content and stuff like that, he lost me. You feel me? He lost me, because it's not like he's truly educated on the things that he talks about. And then a lot of it he's not standing on. He's just wishy-washy. You know, he has one foot in, one foot out. So I don't know. But it looked like he got his right. What, boy?
of course, a lot of people will say Sneako is a controversial figure. He might say a lot of things that people don't agree with, but apparently he's walking the streets of New York doing an IRL stream, and he randomly gets snuck by a complete random. Now, by the way, YouTube, this is a skit.
Sure.
Everyone involved in this stream is professional actors.
Okay.
And no one was seriously harmed in the recording of this video. Damn, Sneako! You gotta keep your head on a swivel at all times.
Bro, he wound that up. He came up, he said, oh, it hit him. What? Personally, I'm not letting that happen, and that's the problem with these content creators. I always got my head on a swivel, because, you know, if you gotten into fights, or you're just aware of your surroundings, you just tend to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You tend to be looking around and things of that nature. But dang, bro came up. He did one of these. He did one of those Luffy wind-up punches from One Piece. He said, "Oh."
Especially in New York. Bro, I haven't seen somebody get snuck on stream since Jay Cinco. But I'm not gonna lie, this is way worse than a Cinco situation. Now, even though this is a skit and these are professional actors, I'm not gonna show y'all the full clip because, I mean, y'all know how YouTube is, especially with D Green. Help! Help! What the? Whoa. Hey, bro. But this random didn't even connect with the punch.
What?
To be completely honest, how do you sucker punch somebody and not even fully connect? Respectfully, Sneako probably only lost 10 HP points from this punch. Remind you, these are professional actors and nobody was seriously harmed in this video.
Hey, he knocked him hard enough, his pants fell. What the hell? I think that was his drawers I just saw. So he hit him hard enough he fell to the ground. That's crazy. Guarantee you, Sneako's gonna be scared of anybody wearing a Dr. Pepper t-shirt for the rest of his life.
You know he didn't connect because because he immediately put him in a takedown animation. You couldn't even drop him off a sucker punch. And remind you, these are professional actors. Now, who knows the reasoning on why this random snuck on Sneako? Like I said, Sneako is a controversial person, but you get no cool points, bro. And you're definitely a weirdo. First off, you're wearing a Dr. Pepper shirt with a gray beanie. Weirdo. Honestly, you fit the perfect description of somebody that would do this, bro. Like, imagine getting a complete free shot on somebody and they barely take any damage. That's tough. Mr. Dr. Pepper, you need to take a look in the mirror, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If this was a fair fight, Sneako would have gave you the beats, bro. And bro, I'm not gonna even lie. Yeah. I think Dr. Pepper is homeless.
No! What the? Not you getting beat up by a homeless man.
Hey bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? What the fuck? What's the problem, bro? Hey!
Now, the cameraman dropped the camera. I don't know if the cameraman jumped in the fight or what, but at least he didn't sit and keep recording like nothing was going on. But Sneako, why don't you have any security?
W cameraman.
It was a little awkward because you were with my ex at the at TwitchCon, so it was a little weird. And then, huh?
Oh, Leon. Yeah.
So I don't know, it was just a little weird interaction. But now, you don't even roll with security anymore.
Well, I don't leave the crib recently.
Damn.
Yeah. And I knew you were gonna come with like 6 guys, so yeah, it should be good to go. And I'm my own security.
True.
Respectfully, this is a learning experience, Sneako. You're lucky that you came out of this with just some scratches and probably some bruises. This could have been way worse, bro. You're a public figure. You're a controversial public figure. You can't be walking outside in the New York streets with no security. Now just imagine this Dr. Pepper homeless guy is probably going to end up in jail and you didn't even land the punch. So you're going out extremely sad, bro. My nigga, you would have earned my respect. If you had a problem with Sneako, you had every right to press him and ask him if he wanted to square up. You snuck this man while he was reading his chat. You can't trust nobody that wears Walmart graphic tees, bro.
Yeah, that dude is definitely weirdo. Yeah, because you snuck him and you still didn't even put the work. You didn't put the beats on him either. So it was like, what was the point of doing all that? Yeah, it would have been a lot more respectful if you came up to him and it was like, yo, man, let me get my ones. I don't mess with you. And then if he wants to run it, you run it. If not, then so be it. And keep it pushing. So so you did all that. You probably finna end up in jail and get sued, etc. And it's not even worth it. And you did all of this in front of a Chobani truck. Feed the dream. He was trying to feed Sneako them fists and he messed up. Like, come on, bro. Like, Jesus! How you do that? How you mess up so bad, bro? You're a weirdo.
And like I said, I don't know much about Sneako. I know he said some controversial things, but he ain't deserved to get snuck like these. At least give him a fair one. Y'all let me know, did Sneako say something completely out of pocket recently? Do y'all think this was warranted? There must be something I don't know about, bro. I know Sneako likes to rage bait. This nigga must have said something towards his demographic.
Brought to you by the man D Green. Why am I selling my dog D Green? Shout out to D Green, eh?
Thank you.
Because this was a personal sneak. Like, imagine he had some type of online hatred for Sneako. He had all this built up aggression. And when he finally got a chance to see him in person, he couldn't even complete the mission. Loser. Bro, I can spot somebody that can't fight from a mile away, bro. It's a great possibility that this guy is a crackhead. And remind you, YouTube, these are all professional actors and nobody was actually injured during this stream.
Everything's fine. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I can't hide it.
Oh, they did him like me. Look. No, Sneako. That's crazy. What? Bro, he knocked the solid coins out you. What? See, like, what happened to me, to make a long story short, got into a fight, and the guy used a socket wrench, and then the socket wrench clipped my teeth while we were in the fight. I put the beats on him, though. That's the difference between me and him in this situation. However, dang, that's still bad, bro, because it's going to cost me a pretty penny to get my teeth fixed. He's got the money, so he ain't got to worry about it. But dang, bro. No, bro, that's crazy. What? Jesus!
I was going to try to hide it, but yeah. You remember from 2 years ago, I had a tooth filling that got hit, but we're fine. Everything is handled. Obviously, the IRL streams without security, that's over. That's over. I don't think anybody should complain about that. That's done. I've been doing that for a while, but yeah, that doesn't make sense to do that. I should have been more on point in that situation. I was reading the chat. I pretty much have to always have my head on a swivel.
But let this be a lesson for anybody. If you have any type of motion and you're doing IRL streams, bro, hire some security, bro. Or at least have some people with you that are gonna stand on business, bro. Like, it doesn't matter how positive you are. You're gonna always have haters regardless. Do not be walking these streets by yourself, bro.
Facts, bruh. If you got any type of clout, notoriety, do not leave the crib if you're live streaming without some type of security or people who are going to stand on business like this cameraman, you feel me? Because you're liable for anything to happen like Sneako right here. Look at this wind up. What? That's crazy. But y'all already know. Let's do it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch you in the next video. I hope y'all have a great rest of your time. Day, night, morning, whatever. Deuces.